Okay, here we are at the Scott County Courthouse, also now known as the Scott County Courthouse and Jail. Kind of combining the two now. And we're here dealing with the order that was recently issued by Judge Bobbi Alpers, who did not actually put her name on this public document. It is online if you want to review it. And I'm here with Michael Elliott, one of the co-founders of SuperLiberty, SuperLiberty.com. And Michael, you organized a protest today here in front of the courthouse. Give us a little background on what inspired you to do this.
Well, with the recent order, did some research into the state constitution and discovered that they're violating our rights to a public trial. Of course, I've run for auditor before, so I'm into transparency of government, and this lack of recording devices in the courthouse eliminates any possibility of the public to actually hold their public officials accountable, whether it's judges or court employees or even attorneys, to make sure that there's some sort of check and balance, make sure that they're following the rules and procedures that the legislators have enacted and that the state constitution has in it as well. And then, of course, protecting our rights as individuals when we step foot in our own courthouses. So I think the administrative order not only violates our rights, but it is also a means for judges to write law. And we all should know that the judicial branch has no vested power given to them by the Constitution to write any law. It's all vested in the state legislators, or the legislative branch.
Okay. So you're saying in a nutshell that this administrative order that the Judge Alpers decreed is unlawful?
Absolutely. And okay. I think even our sheriff here, Connor, should not be obeying that order and protecting people's rights to carry their own recording devices into the courthouse.
Okay. And
so
we're back with Michael here at the courthouse, and Michael, share with me. Well, let's talk a little about the exceptions to the rule, the order that was issued. Who gets to bring a recording device in the courthouse?
The judge decided that the only people that are allowed to bring recording devices into the courthouse are bar-holding card members, or card-holding bar members, attorneys, court employees, any people who are contracted with the court. And then if you get special permission from the judge, they may or may not allow you to bring in something as well. But as far as the average citizen goes, yeah, you're completely restricted from bringing any kind of recording device.
All right, take 3 now. Michael, share with us now what you were talking earlier about the liberties and rights, asking permission.
Right. Yeah. The thing we have to think about as citizens is if you're exercising a right, you are not required to ask permission from a public servant to exercise that right, because that would, in a sense, be a privilege, and so we need to recognize that if the judges are requiring us to ask permission to video record in the courthouse, whether we're an individual citizen or we're from the press and the media, we have to realize that that's a direct violation of the rights, just for the fact that they're having us requiring us to ask permission to begin with.
Well, today people are exercising their First Amendment rights here in front of the courthouse, protesting,
right,
rallying, whatever you want to call it, creating awareness.
Right.
So subsequently, we didn't ask for permission to do this today.
Correct.
So why do we have to ask for permission for our other rights?
Right.
So here we have some folks here at the courthouse. Let's go down here. Promoting the website NoSecretCourts.com, it looks like. So what can people do to get involved, Michael? What else how can they get involved?
Well, first and foremost, of course, get online, join up with some local groups, of course, our SuperLiberty.com group. Visit our NoSecretCourts.com website, get informed of the issue, read your own state constitution, and then read the, of course, federal constitution. Get educated about the actual law of the land, so that you know whether or not your rights are being violated. That's.
What are next steps with this effort about the courthouse?
Well, first, of course, trying to make sure everybody is aware of the issue, so that we can get enough people supporting us, and then the next step then is following up with the state legislators to get their viewpoints, and then hopefully make it a campaign issue, because we are in a campaign year. Of course, get in contact with our sheriff's department and notify them that this is an unlawful order and they should not be upholding that order. And then, of course, getting a hold of the judges in the the Iowa State Supreme Court and letting them know about this order, and that it's an unlawful order as well and violates the state constitution, and see what their opinions are regarding that. And then, of course, publicize their opinions, whether they're for or against the state constitution.
Gotcha. Well, thank you, Michael, for the update today, and check out NoSecretCourts.com to learn more about the unlawful order and the, I guess, hypocrisy of, in my opinion, attorneys can bring in their personal recording devices, but regular old people can't.